we have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
What is up, guys? D Black Tay here, bringing you guys another Samurai 8 chapter review. And I just want to say it's a good day. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's get into this fantastic chapter. It was a great setup chapter. We got some Goku, we got some Hanaichi, we got some Ata at the end of the chapter. Can't wait to get into that. We got some interesting stuff with Daruma, so let's just hop into this great chapter. So to begin with, right, we find out that we get on board the ship. We find out that Hanaichi is the cat samurai, but it turns out he's the dog samurai, and it turns out he summoned everyone to his ship holder using cat beckoning, as we saw from the last chapter. Hanaichi is looking real goated out here, and I'm going to talk about how goated he is at the end of the chapter and the implications it has for Hachimaru later on in the series. So we find out that Hanaichi was a part of the Ususama style, and him and Daruma, they were both, well, I'm not going to get into that right now. I want to get to the other stuff. So they get on board, they find out it's Hanaichi. Sin immediately goes in to attack because, you know, his goal is to arrest Hanaichi. He's a part of the Ususama style, and they're out here destroying the planets and the galaxies and whatnot. Obviously, he's a problem. So Commander Sin goes in, freaking Goku goes in, and they're about to clash and whatnot. And then Daruma finally wakes up. He's good, and he is starting to, and he stopped those two from fighting and whatnot. And he noticed that Hanaichi was there and that Goku was there. So something important that I want to note here, and something that I want to talk about, is where things are, what Daruma says. He says that Goku is a real key samurai. However, I don't think that Daruma knows what he's talking about in this instance. Now, I'm not mad if Goku is a key samurai. I would not be upset. However, where my issue comes in is, why wasn't Goku able to locate the other key samurai? That is one of my first issues that I have, and I'm just going to leave that here and talk about this chapter. So, you know, they stop from fighting, and then we find out that Ichigo, who is a human, not yet a samurai, so it appears that her as a key doesn't appear on the map. So I guess when she becomes a samurai, it'll appear, but I'm just not sure on Goku. Maybe he is a key. I can't see it. But and we find out that Ichigo, she has as strong a gravity as Hachimaru, so I assume that she is going to be just as strong as he is, possibly because of her gravity. So we get all of them sitting on the couch and whatnot. They're interacting, and I really love these dope scenes and whatnot. They're very interesting and they're very great, and they're really great. I just love the downtime. Shout out to Light. He said he wanted more downtime. We're getting more downtime and getting more like interactions and story with the group. But I also want to see them exploring at different environments and different regions and different planets and whatnot. So, anyways, that's off topic. But let's get into this. Let's keep going. So, Hachimaru, he's a little bit jealous. He's a little bit jealous.
I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood. This today is one of the worst days that I've had in a long time.
Goku, but we're gonna get into that in a bit. We also find out that Hanaichi, his goal was to search for the keys. He's searching for the keys, and he wants to get the keys because he wants to defeat Kala. Interesting. But apparently Kala like betrayed him or something, and they trapped him in a dog's body. Same thing as Daruma. And apparently he was aware of the trap that the Ususama did to Daruma. So one of my questions is, why didn't he warn Daruma? If, you know, we find out later in the chapter that they're rivals and whatnot. But we get some information where he wants to link up with Daruma. He wants to join them. He wants to join their mission and join together to find the other keys to the box because he has his own goal. He doesn't believe that Kala will be a good ruler to the galaxy, basically. So we also find out that he was replaced to find the other keys to the box by Atta. Atta is now Kala's right hand man. So I assume that Hanaichi was Kala's right hand man at one point. That's pretty dope. That's pretty interesting. Let me know what you guys think about that. We also got some information about Ann. We got not information, but we got these little moments between Ann and Goku and Hachi. Be careful, man. This dude out here, he lurking on your woman, alright? He gonna take your bitch. You gotta be careful. But they're just casually talking. We got a little bit of exposition on Goku and his character, and apparently Goku, he thinks that the current system of samurai and princess, he doesn't believe that samurai should do all the important stuff while the princess serves as like a princess or cook or whatever, essentially as like a hostess or whatever. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That's good information on Goku's character, and I think that it's good that Kishimoto is kind of highlighting these characters to where it's showing that, hey, don't undervalue princesses, because we also got not Goku, but Daruma earlier with training Hachimaru. He told Hachimaru that, hey, don't undervalue princesses. They're much more than a damsel in distress. So it's nice to see that another samurai is kind of upholding princesses and whatnot. So Goku also says something interesting. He says he doesn't have his fated princess. So either his princess has been killed or he just hasn't found her yet, but he has also been traveling throughout the galaxy and the regions and whatnot. So that's pretty dope. That's really interesting. I'm really enjoying that aspect of things. We also got some Daruma hyping up Goku. He says he's a good kid and whatnot. And we also saw that Goku is very patient. He has some very interesting things, whereas Hachimaru, when Anne was stuttering to explain her name and whatnot, Goku gave her the time and patience, whereas Hachimaru kind of interrupted it. And we got some funny gag Sanda moments where he's like, hey, Hachimaru, I don't really know how you are as a samurai, how good this dude is as a samurai, but, he as a man, he's definitely got you beat. So Goku's pretty interesting. And we also get some stuff with Hachimaru saying that, he has some type of, a little bit of animosity. He's a little bit of jealous of Goku. And Goku's a little bit of jealous of Hachimaru because he has a strong and caring princess like Anne. So that's where this is going. So maybe there will be a beef or like a little fight between him and Hachimaru about Anne and whatnot. So that's interesting. I also want to note that Sanda made an interesting comment where he's like, I don't know about these two, but if these two are acting this way, they're going to give us complications. Because Goku, he seems like the kind of guy that smiles when he's like, being, when he's being like persecuted. He seems like one of those guys to say like, take care when someone's like disrespecting him or something, because he's like really strong and he knows he'll beat their ass. So, but Ichigo drops in a pretty interesting line where she's like, oh, it's not going to be a problem because the gap between them is too wide. So I assume that Goku is just right now all and above stronger than Hachimaru. But to get towards the ending of this chapter, we get some good details where we find out that Hanaichi and Daruma, they were rivals back in the day. And we also find out that Hanaichi from the first chapter was that first samurai from the video game of Daruma and him fighting. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. I really like that we keep drawing back to chapter 1 and whatnot. I really enjoy that. But I got some questions for where Daruma is going and how he's acting with Hanaichi. He says that his mind's eye allows him to test the purity of one's samurai soul. And it appears that Hanaichi, he offered up his samurai soul to Daruma so that they can join forces, so that they can find these keys to the boxes, right? So I think, I'm not sure if I'm necessarily on the Hanaichi and Goku train. Like, I still think that they have some questionable things about them, and we have to figure out where they are going and what they want in terms of character, but that just makes them so much interesting. And at the beginning, Hanaichi also noted that Hachimaru and Ryu were the keys to the box, and he also noted that Ichigo was a key to the box. So, just one of the issues that I want to just point out is that why can't Goku access his memories to find and locate the keys to the box? It should be simple. It should be simple. So, that's just one thing that that's holding me back from assuming that Goku is a key to the box, because all the samurai have been shown to have this ability, right? Why did he have to hack into Ichigo's memories to figure out where the other keys are? Maybe it was just like a timing thing, he immediately wanted to do it. He immediately wanted to figure out if she has those capabilities. That could be a thing, but we need more information to keep going. And we also get some more Ata information. We get some Ata stuff. He's just out here just beating the dog shit out of everyone in the galaxy, and I am just here for it. We got some information that Nanakaku and Nikaku, they have Nanakaku through Nikaku, which is the brothers 2 through 7, they finished collecting the samurai souls, and that now they are apparently heading towards Hachimaru and the gang. So there are two things that I see about this next arc and where things can be going. So now we know Ata is on the way. We can either focus on Goku potentially finding a princess. We can potentially focus on Ichigo becoming a samurai. We can figure out Ryu's memories. But we know for sure Ata is going to make an appearance in this next arc or so. We're starting to really build out and round out our cast. I'm really enjoying that. And just for the record, Ata's holder, his key holder stay where he is both samurai and where he is like warped into that giant holder form. That's really badass. That was really dope. Ata is a beast. Ata is a beast. Let me know what you guys think about this fantastic chapter. You guys have a great day. Remember, like the video. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.